So this is officially the roast of Mr. Mansfield. Well, buckle up, baby. Just want to give you a little context of this. The last time I did a roast was the roast of Sean Martin. Well, it was great from my side, but not that great from Sean, we can say that. I took down a video in 2 days, but I'm trying to keep this one for a long time being. Okay? So, bear with me, even though you don't like my comedy that much, which is mostly Sean, but we can make our fan following a little bigger. So, before continuing to the roast, I want to give you a little context if you've never been to Mr. Mansfield's classes. He keeps talking about this. Your generation doesn't know how to read. Your generation doesn't know how to pass up papers. Your generation doesn't know how to add up things, okay? I don't know what he keeps talking about, but your generation is always the starting phrase, okay? Every single one of his rants starts with the phrase, your generation, okay? So, this your generation, I want to really counter argument to his generation. Well, most of them are dead. But we can definitely argue about that. Well, his generation, us, at least Gen Z, most of them has faced COVID. And COVID is obviously a big boom. And, it affected a lot of us and how we are right now, okay? So we all know about that. And, they also faced their, Spanish flu and all those stuff where they didn't have vaccines, not even hospitals. Those kind of tough, where I guess obviously tough. But they didn't know our struggle. It is struggle, okay? Not scrolling for 2 days straight because you don't got power or you have to do homework. That's struggle right there. That's some struggle right there, man. And they will be like, yeah, we can live without Instagram for 2 days. Yeah, because you're on Facebook. That's just the common sense, man. You will not be scrolling Instagram when you scroll Facebook, Marketplace specifically. Okay? So, I have a few things to talk about this class, which I find annoying. This first joke is for BJ. Because he kind of started this joke and really like it. I'm going to do this joke instead of him because obviously I'm the better comedian. So this joke basically is about what is the one thing we do in this class. Okay? If you think the answer is simple, well, you're wrong. Just like usual. So what is the one thing in that class? Kind of many different questions. For example, what is the one thing we do in that class? Find the slope. What is the one thing we do in that class? Find the area on the curve. What is the one thing we do in that class? List terms. What is the one thing we do in the class? Ask question. What is the one thing we do in the class? Stare at the boards. Okay? There are many explanations of what this could be. And it changes every single class. And that's the best part about it. It just changes every single class. It's not like just putting the milk in the fridge. It's not bread and butter from here if you just know, okay? Because you have to keep up with the vocabulary that you get every single class. It's just not as easy as take out your cards kind of thing, It's just like keeping it in your brain and, don't turn anything down except your color kind of thing, okay? Don't be a sheep, be a goat. Well, I should just make a Bible of Mansfield, man. I think so. I'm just kind of deviating from the topic here, but I think we have enough proverbs to put in a Bible. I think so. That would be great. I do it. If I see enough participation of people actually interested in reading this Bible, this is not anything religious, just so you know. This is going to be the Bible of Mansfield, okay? It's going to do fire in the bookstore, man. People will read that and go nuts. And I love that, okay? What do you call a hitchhiker who wants to ride? Hop on. I totally messed that joke up intentionally to make him see that timing is might not be the only thing, actually. I actually messed up the timing. It's okay. We can move on. So, this is another thing I want to talk about the class. The class goes so fast. And he keeps talking about, this is just bread and butter from here. I mean, you gotta do this in your head. But when we do something like 2x plus 1 equals 0, oopsie, side error, oopsie, graphing time, oopsie, ChatGPT help, baby. That's like the best and the worst time of the day, because it's like, how do we not know how to do this? We are in calculus, man. Yeah, we are weak in algebra. That's why we are in calculus. I think that makes sense. So, it's just crazy that we still struggle with algebra, and algebra is the only thing technically we struggle with in calculus. And when I talk this to people who are not in calculus, they're like, calculus is so tough, man. Put your hand on the limit. Converges. Oh, let me explain. It converges. Okay? So, yeah, it's basically very easy. I don't see anything that you have to go out of your way to understand. Power rule. Take the power, -1. Wow, derivative. That's nothing too serious.